Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to yet another video. In this section of the channel where we discuss weekly analysis, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to like, subscribe for more content. You are welcome. Without wasting much of our time, let us dive into what we have for the day. I am starting off today. We are looking into DXY, the daily time frame. What has market done so far? I predicted last upper week that price will take out this high, which it did not. So this high still remain relevant, and we find that price is approaching this downward trend line. As you can see, this is a trend line, the daily time frame, and within the week price broke this support zone. This support, price broke out of this support last week. Within the real price broke out of this support, okay, and break right back inside. You see price took out the liquidity below this low and broke inside the trend again. DXY is not really giving us more because look at it. If you can, this is higher low, it's moving to the upside, and now this low refused. We were expecting this low to take out this high, but price did not do that. Rather, price now came and took out this low. Okay, price took out this low. So what are we looking at? The daily, we have this demand zone resting below price. Sorry about that. We have this demand zone resting below, and we equally have this supply. We equally have this supply zone here. Okay, we have this supply zone here. So this can be regarded as a break of structure now, since this low refused to give us a swing high, breaking this other high here. So we are regarding this as a high and a low now moving forward. So we expected price to react from this supply zone, or probably in this fair value gap. Okay, expecting price to react either from this supply zone. Let's move into the 4-hour time frame and see what the data is talking about here. Okay, on the 4-hour, if you look closely, we have this liquidity resting above. Let me remove section break first. Okay, have this liquidity resting above this high now. This is a trend line liquidity moving, coming to this supply here now. Okay, so I'm expecting price to tap into this supply zone, but before that, let's look at what price is currently doing. If you note, we have this resistance zone here. This is a support, so I'm expecting price to pull back down. Okay, expecting price to pull back down, and equally it's a fair value gap. We have a fair value gap here. You can look at this fair value gap or imbalance. If you look closely, you see, if you look at it, we have this imbalance here, and price is currently forming a pattern here. We have this left shoulder head, and I'm looking for the right shoulder here to form. Okay, next week we are expecting price to come and form a right shoulder here for us to move to the upside. I'm expecting price to fill in this gap, at least to fill in this gap. If you now say, okay, let's put our fib and check, you see this gap is 50%, okay, of this entire move. This is 50% of this entire move, so it's a valid place you can take your trade from. It's a valid place you can take your trade from to this supply zone, because it's like price have started a new trend. This break and this break was actually mitigating somewhere, mitigating this fair value we have here on the 4-hour. We have this little fair value on the 4-hour time frame. I believe that's where price went to mitigate before moving to the upside. So I'm expecting bullish in the upcoming week on dollar, so but it's not a strong bullish, so I'm expecting price to pull back a little bit, maybe form this head and shoulder pattern before moving to the upside. Okay, let's dive into the what we have next. Let's go into Euro USD from the daily. What are we looking at on the Euro USD from the daily time frame? Find out price has been bullish. You can see price has been bullish on the daily time frame. I was within the week, I was expecting price to hit 1,000, 1.1000, that's 1.10,000, so that's the parity zone, but price did not come all the way to that place. But price did what? Price actually took out this high. Okay, took out this high, traded above it, and now as you can see, price is currently reversing to the downside. So now what are we looking at moving forward on the daily? Let's stay here. We have this trend line coming. This trend line is coming from the 4-hour. So here we have this demand zone. I'm expecting price to react up from and start moving to the upside, and to the upside at least to test this 1.10,000 I spoke about. So moving on the 4-hour, we are looking at on the 4-hour, price is currently taking out highs. We are on the, as you can see, price is taking out highs, meaning we are on a bullish trend. Current trend is bullish on the Euro USD. Current trend is bullish, but look closely what we are having here now. Okay, current trend is bullish. Let's look here. We have this trend line now forming. This is a trend line because this is a liquidity that price need to take out before coming to tap into this demand zone of where I'm talking about. So if you look close, we have this left shoulder, head shoulder. So we are expecting price to what? Form another pattern here. Maybe if price form this pattern here will be a good zone to sell into this demand. Here will be a good place to sell into this demand on the 4-hour time frame. And if you look closely here, we have this imbalance forming here. Look at this imbalance. Price, look at this imbalance here. So I'm expecting price to tap into this zone 1.09200. you see this zone, and it aligns perfectly to this resistance. Okay, so this zone, I'll be expecting price to tap into this zone for a possible sell. You can do something like this, put your stop loss above these highs. Okay, if you can do something like this, you have stop loss above this high and target this demand zone here. It will be a good risk to reward for you. So this is what I'll be looking at from the 4-hour and on Euro USD. The next on my calendar is GBPUSD. GBPUSD has been a very interesting pair throughout this week. On the daily, look at this daily trend line has been coming all the way from look at this daily trend line. I tapped one, the second tap, where maybe price looking to tap the third one, but let's see. So Okay, now look at price. Now is perfectly price is at a support level right now, or you can call this equal low. Okay, and price need to take out this low because we have, okay, I'm on a 4-hour time frame here, so let's see, and we have this demand here. Okay, so price is currently at a support level. So moving forward, what do we expect from price now in the upcoming week? On like euro, and we expect price to look at this balance here. Like this is the only visible fair value. Even though price tapped into a bet, there is still some space up, so I'll be expecting price to tap into it or come in the region of 1.3 thousand. 1.3 thousand will be a good zone to enter this sell. To target, where we target, we have this imbalance here. Okay, it's going to be a good risk to reward if you look at it. If you can get a trade from here to this place, you have 175 pips. So this zone, this support zone here, I'm expecting price to take out this zone in the upcoming week or days, the upcoming days. So I'll be looking at playing something like this, tap into this, give us a reaction like this, then you can take this sell, target this place. So this is a good, and this is what the markets, this is what I'll be playing at. So from this place we'll now be looking for buy to take the market to the upside. Price might even decide to come to this zone too. You might not know, price might decide to come to this resistance zone to turn support before moving to the upside. And this is a huge zone in the past too. So price might decide to come and test this zone before moving with the trend, which is buy. Okay, next is USD card. My list USD card, starting off from the daily time frame. This pair has been interesting. Like, this pair has been a hell of a problem for most people. Okay, now this pair, look closely here. This is a daily time frame. These are all liquidity building. These are liquidity building to the upside, and we have liquidity again downside. I mean, this is liquidity building at the downside. I have liquidity building at the upside of the trend line also. But I'm expecting price to do what it did here in the past. See this range? This is what is actually repeating itself here again. So I'm expecting a breakout from this current market zone. Why? Because if you're doing at the course of the week, the Canadian economy or the Canadian CBN, they cut their rates. Let's go to investing.com. If you see Bank of England, they did what? They cut rate by 25 bits. And look at the Fed paused theirs. So from the fundamental aspect of things, CAD is weak compared to dollar. So on that note, I'll be leaning on the buy side of things on USD CAD. So if you look at price is currently ranging and building liquidity to the upside too. Price did not take out this high, the recent high. Price did not take it out. So moving out on the 4 hour, we are looking at price is currently reacting from this supply zone. Price rejected it perfectly, and currently price is moving to the downside. Knowing what we know now about the sentiment and fundamental side of things, you see price is broken structure, moving higher high, okay, low high. Now I'm expecting price to do what? To move low to this supply zone here at the course of the week, because if you look closely, all the supply zone has been respecting. You see this move to the upside. Look at this one again. See, price is currently respecting supplies. Look at this again. You see, price tapped in and you see move all the way to the upside. So this pair is one of the pairs you should look out for in the coming days or in the coming weeks. So I'm expecting price to pull down here, give us reaction and start taking out these highs. Okay, so the USD card is what I best, and this zone align perfectly with, if you check, this is a big zone in the past. So price have been playing around this zone. It's either it broke it up or down or support. So this zone is an interesting zone to look out for in the coming days. I'll be taking my trade. For me, I'll be favoring sell in the early days of the week, maybe Monday, Tuesday. Let price move to the downside. Okay, I'll be favoring price to move down to this zone. At least this is a zone I'll be taking any form of decision. So when I see the reaction maybe giving us equal bottom, taking out highs, so I'll be interested in to jump into this market to take it to the upside. Okay, so moving forward, let's take a look at another pair in my watch list. I'm looking at USD JPY. This pair equally has been. Please, if you will come up to this, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It will help us a lot. So on USD JPY, look how price has been moving to the downside, and currently price is ranging. Price is currently ranging at this zone. Sorry, that was 4 hours. So on this daily time frame, I'm expecting price to tap into this supply zone to move to the downside. Because if you take a good look at this pair, look at this trend line, okay, and we have this support again here. This is the resistance turn support here, and this is another liquidity building up. So I'm expecting price to react from this zone and crash to the downside too. That will be on a daily. I'm not looking at price coming all the way to mitigate this this imbalance. You know, I'm not expecting price to come and mitigate imbalance because dollar is a little bit weak now because of the employment claim. So I'm not expecting price to come up to all the way to this place. So a reaction from this place can take us to the downside, but anything can happen as well. As you know, in the market you can have something like this too and start moving all the way to the upside. So it all depends on how you play it. If you have come to this far, please don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and see you on the next video. Thanks and God bless.